She rolling, is she? Alrighty. I had a buddy. His name was Harvey Prout. Harvey was a hunter. He would hunt for anything. Deer, bear, moose, fucking snakes, partridge, pheasant, didn't matter what it was. If it crawled or moved or walked on all fours, Harvey would shoot it. But he was a good hunter. He only hunted just so he could feed his family. You know that old saying about there was an old lady who lived in a shoe. She had so many kids she didn't know what to do. Well, Harvey's old lady had so many kids she could stretch that son of a bitch over a stump. Ha! Well, anyway, I digress a little bit here. One Saturday, during duck hunting season over here, pretty nigh 5-10 years ago, Harvey went out duck hunting. And he went pretty early. He was right about time first light. He was on the road. He went everywhere. He shot and fucking hunted duck every place he could find. Long story short, about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Harvey decided he's going home. So he took off out of Mary Meeting Bay there, headed for Lisbon Falls, was where he lived. And he took 196 out of Topsom. And when he got to that light there, just past John Craft's auto sales, he stopped at the red light. And of course, right across from him there was a game warden. Well, Harvey went through that light, and that game warden turned right around and pulled him over. Well, Harvey didn't know why, but then he got thinking about it. He was wearing one of them red and black checkered hats with the slots with the shotgun shells, you know what I mean? Yeah, he had one of them. Well, the game warden come up to Harvey, tapped on the window with his little ticket book and all that shit in his hand like he was already ready to fuck with him. He says, "I need to see any game that you've taken today." Well, Harvey says, "Well, how the hell do you know I even been hunting?" He said, "I noticed from that hat you had with them shotgun shell slots." Oh, okay, Harvey says. "Well, did you get any game?" the game warden said. Harvey says, "Oh yeah, sure did. Got 3 duck in the back of the truck." "Well, I need to inspect any game taken in these parts, so show me the ducks." So Harvey gets pissed off. He gets out the truck. He walks around in the back and pops that torn old cover thing he's got over there and opens the tailgate, and he's got 3 duck laying there right in a row, just as pretty as could be. Well, the game warden looks at him, and Harvey didn't think nothing of it, but that game warden picked one of them ducks up, held her up to the light, sniffing the thing all over, and then that son of a whore stuffed his finger right up the duck's ass. Well, Harvey said, "What the hell are you doing?" He said, never mind. He sniffed it. He said, "You shot this duck from Massachusetts." Harvey was dumbfounded because the bastard was right. "How the hell did you know?" "Oh, just never mind. You get to know these things. I've been a game warden pretty nigh 40 years. I can smell where an animal come from. Show me a Massachusetts hunting license right now." Fucking Harvey was pissed, but he was flabbergasted because this guy knew where he shot that duck. So Harvey dug out his wallet and he flipped through and he found his Massachusetts hunting license and he gave it to the game warden. Game warden looked her over and handed it back. He said, "Well, you're all set with this one." Set that duck over the side and he picked up the second one. He did the same fucking thing. Held her up, sniffed it, poked his finger up that duck's ass. "You shot this one in New Hampshire." "Jesus Christ, how in the hell?" "Never mind, just show me a fucking New Hampshire hunt license right now, or you're gonna be in some trouble, mister." Well, Harvey got his wallet out, dug through it for a couple of minutes, and he found his New Hampshire hunting license. Gives it to the game warden. Game warden looks that one over and says the same thing. "Okay, sir, I guess you're all set now." Harvey put his wallet back in his pocket. Should have known better, but he didn't. Game warden picked up the 3rd duck and went through the same old routine. Stuck his finger up that duck's ass and he says, "You shot that one right here in Maine." Well, Harvey said, "Well, yeah, I did." "Well, where's your Maine hunting license?" So Harvey digs his wallet back up. By this time he's pretty fucking mad. He digs his wallet out and he hands that license over to the game warden. The game warden looks at it and says, well, sir, he says, I guess you're all set to go. Looks like there's nothing out of the ordinary here and everything's all legal. Have a nice evening. He turned around, walked back to the truck. Harvey walked back to his truck. About time Harvey got ready to get in that truck, that game warden says, hey, wait a minute. He says, all this time, I never thought to ask, where are you from? Well, Harvey, being master of a sharp, snappy answer, looked right back over his shoulder, dropped his drawers, and he says, if you're so fucking smart, you tell me.